Hello, Dooney addicts. I am back with an unbagging. Recently traveled for business. Actually, just got back very late last night and decided that I would film a quick video to share with you what I wrestled TSA for, because getting through security at the airport with extra bags and stuff is very difficult, as I'm sure you're all aware. But while I was away, I had an opportunity to stop at a Dooney outlet and wanted to share with you. Sorry, that's my boarding pass. Wanted to share with you what I picked up. Now, what I will say, let me say this first. What I will say is that when I first saw this bag, I saw it in black. And what I had on, when I looked at it in the mirror, the black just really popped. But I decided not to get it in black for two reasons. One, I already have a small black bag in a similar style in nylon. And as you all know, I'm not a huge fan of black bags. I don't have a lot of black bags in my collection. When I see other people with them and carrying them, they always look very classic. But for me, I've not gravitated to that in my collection. So I went with my traditional, my go-to color, but really love this bag, and I'm actually going to get ready to switch out of my Davis tassel tote in bone into this bag, because I think is everything right now. It'll be great for work. It'll be lightweight. So what am I talking about? Well, first let me share with you the other items that I picked up. So again, because of Mrs. Q, I have really fallen in love with the Valet Key Chain. So I picked up another one of these, as they still had them at the outlet for $14.99. So I picked up another Valet keychain, and just in case you've not seen my other video, this is your first time maybe watching, love this because the top detaches. So anytime you're handing your keys over to a valet or something, you can just have your car key on the top ring and give that to them, so that they don't have access to like your house keys and your desk keys and all those other things. And you know, if you give them this part, then you don't have to worry about them damaging your lock or playing with that. And when you get your keys back, instead of doing the whole, you know, key around the ring thing, which I hate because I always seem to break a nail, you can just take and slide your loop back on and lock it, and you've got your keys back together. So I picked up another one of those. The next thing that I picked up was an accessory piece in this zip around pebbled wallet. It actually has, I think, the wristlet attached on the inside. It has the wristlet option. I'm all out of view here. It has the wristlet option. The wristlet was in the inside, and it has the little ring here to actually attach. I love these kinds of pieces, especially when I travel, when you're going out for group dinners. If I'm just running, you know, if I realize that, hey, I need milk, or I need to run quickly to pick up something at the store, I love being able to grab these kinds of pieces and just have, you know, my ID, some money, and be able to run in without all of the fuss into the grocery store, the convenience store. So again, zip around piece, very smooth zipper. You can, of course, use it as a wallet without the wristlet piece. No pocket on the back, and on the inside, tons and tons of organization options. It has a zipper here on the back wall for what I will say can be used for coin cases. Then you have a nice slip pocket that is collared in that pebbled leather. Can you get a good view of that? Pebbled leather collaring all around. Then you have this space that gussets wide enough that I'm sure you could drop your smartphone in there, especially if it's not in one of those bulky commuter, defender, OtterBox style cases. And then you have another little small pocket. So if you're still carrying maybe an earlier generation of an iPhone, that would nicely fit into this pocket here. And then it has the center divider. And then on this back side here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 card slots. You have storage here in front of the card slots. And I just think that this is a nice little piece. I've been carrying that slim wallet that I shared with you guys that I purchased back in December at the outlets in Florida. It's in St. Augustine. And I really like it. And, you know, I switched to that wallet because I made a New Year's resolution that I was going to do better about receipts. I've not maintained that. I've got receipts sticking out everywhere in that wallet. So what I've decided is that I am going to maintain a wallet, most likely either the one that I'm carrying or maybe this one. And then I am going to keep a separate wristlet, one out of the shiny It collection that just kind of, you know, doesn't have all the organization and stuff on the inside, and use that in my purse to organize receipts. Because with me traveling and having to do expense reports and all that stuff all the time, it is a never-ending battle for me with receipts in my wallet. So those were the two accessory pieces that I purchased. The key fob, valet key ring, I'm sorry, and the wristlet. So let's clear some space so that we can see the star of the show. And the star of the show is the pocket messenger bag in red nylon. So when I first saw this bag, I thought it's a backpack, right? Because it looks like the newer backpacks that have like the little backpack straps along the back. But it actually is not that. It's actually a shoulder bag. It has the magnetic closures here on the front, 2 huge zip pockets, and I have that little small black nylon grab and go bag that I've had for a few years. Absolutely love it. Lightweight, a go-to option for me. It was featured, I believe, in my top 5 bags. And so I didn't want to get another black bag in the same style. That doesn't make a lot of sense because anyway, I have other bags like that. But anyway, this one caught my attention. It has the nylon key keeper with the gold tone hardware. But the reason that I loved this bag, besides the beautiful red color, is because it has the adjustable shoulder strap that my little small black bag does not have. So I was in a business suit the day that I tried this, and to my surprise, it still looked amazing in, you know, a pantsuit. The model bag that they had in the outlets was not, what am I trying to say? It's been a little bit since I did a video. It was not positioned for crossbody, even though I think on the longest setting, this bag could easily be worn as a crossbody bag. It would be a much larger style crossbody bag, but the strap is the long strap. It does, however, have the center piece that you can take out, which is how I'm thinking I am actually going to wear the bag, and carry it as a short shoulder bag, because that's how I tried it on in the store, and that's what I fell in love with. The size and the fact that I can adjust the strap so that it can, you know, fall a little bit closer on my body, up on my hip. You know, it's soft enough that I can rest my arm on it. And I just really fell in love with the bag because of the size and this adjustable strap. I'll keep the strap in one of these front pockets so that if I'm ever out and find myself in need to go hands-free, I can always adjust the strap and return to the crossbody option. But for now, I'm actually planning to switch into this bag. So let's talk about the features and the organization of this bag. Okay, let's make sure. So it has the light khaki nylon lining here on the inside of the bag. On the back wall, it has the leather Dooney logo plate, and it is actually the same leather that is covering the magnets on the closure of the bag. And it has a huge zip pocket here on the back wall, and it is more than large enough for my hand and several other things to fit in the pocket. The pocket almost goes down to, it goes actually down to the bottom of the bag. That's my finger inside the pocket. So it's a very, very deep pocket, and it has a slip pocket. That's all on the back wall. Very, very deep from a base standpoint. Not significantly wide, but the bag does sit up pretty high, so you get a lot of storage north to south versus east-west. Although it's not a small bag from an east to west vantage point either. It does have the nylon key keeper with the gold tone, with the gunmetal hardware. And then on the front wall, it has a small slip pocket or medium-sized slip pocket and a large slip pocket. It, after I decided on this bag, I saw a young lady that had a red nylon bag. It was not a Dooney Bourke. Her bag, this is going to sound really bad, but it really needed to be cleaned. So for a split second, I thought to myself, that's the reason you go with darker color nylon. But I've owned and have other colored nylon bags in my collection. And I just think that, you know, if you are carrying a bag with the nylon, you have to be conscious and occasionally wipe it down if it starts to get spots and dirt and soil and things like that on there. So I think that I will enjoy this bag. So I've talked way too long, I think, for the 3 pieces that I've purchased, but want to let you know that at least for the next 2 weeks, I am going to switch out of the Davis tassel tote, and I am going to switch to this messenger bag. And it was listed at $178, and it was on sale for 50% off at the outlet. So not a bad price in my opinion for the size of the bag and the durability of the Dooney Bourke Italian nylon. So I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more videos out. I know I have a few that I've promised or that I've provided the teasers on, and I either need to get them recorded or get them edited in some cases. But really wanted to share this one with you because, again, this is the one that I am about to switch into. So there she is. Lightweight and on the go. So I do hope that you are planning some fantastic summer vacations. I hope that your travel plans, maybe include some destinations that have Dooney retail stores or outlet stores, and that you have some fantastic travel pieces and beach bags. And if you don't have those things in your collections and you're getting ready to travel, Memorial Day is right around the corner. Get yourself a phenomenal travel bag. Get yourself a bag that can sit on the beach with you, that can, take a beating at the amusement parks, that can go to the festivals and carnivals and barbecue competitions with you. Something that you will enjoy and that will be a finishing piece to, whatever you're deciding to wear, so that the last thing you have to worry about are your accessory pieces. So I do hope that you are finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Until next time, take care.